Tell me about your decision to write the book. Was this something that you dabbled on over the course of several years? Was it something where you just kind of decided one day and then you cranked it out quickly? Because I've talked to people who've written books, and sometimes they had this idea for 20 years. And maybe they wrote a little bit here, they wrote a little bit there. Other times they just decided one day and they sat down, knocked it out in 2 weeks. How did that process go for you?
Well, I'll say over a year ago, I had this feeling that I wanted to write children's books. I didn't know what I wanted to write about. I knew I wanted to add my dog Bella, who's in the story. I wanted to put her in there, but I didn't know how I wanted to do it. And so early last year, the idea came up for me to write this story, and going through therapy and then thinking about how would I do it, in what way would I write it. I was kind of like, well, I'm not sure if I'm ready. So then the idea just kept popping in my head last year. But it wasn't until January of this year that I said, okay, I'm going to sit down and start writing. And what I did before I wrote, I took out a sheet of paper and I wrote down everything that I was feeling about my dad dying. So I wrote, it was a full sheet of paper. I wrote backwards, forwards, diagonally. There was nothing that matched. It was just everything that I was feeling. And then I folded the paper and I put it away. And then I started writing. And it took me some time because it was emotional, because now I am bringing up that 9-year-old that had those emotions again. So it was off and on for me. So I would start writing and then I'll stop. A week may go past and then I'll start writing again. So once I started writing, and then I had to figure out, well, how did I want to do the funeral?